So now that you have filmed your project, I would like to give you a couple of things to consider before you edit your footage. There will be, as usual, links in the guide reading section below for tips on how to go about editing on your phone or using free software. But this video will give you things to keep at the back of your mind whilst you're about to edit. Okay, let's go. Number one, use text and images in your video. Use these to emphasize things that you want to be seen or understood, things that you have said. This will give your video more life and be more engaging, especially if you're filmed in one location. Most people like to watch dynamic videos, and so doing this will keep your video jazzy and entertaining for people to watch. For example, try showing a list of facts that you are making or things that you have said in your video. When people see things that are written, they are more likely to take it seriously than if they are not. This will build engagement with your videos. Try it. Number two, do not be afraid to cut things out. A number of people don't like to think about this because they feel like everything they filmed, especially the shots they like or the shots that have taken a lot of time, have to be in the final edit. If you have this in the final edit and it does not add to the story, or more likely will distract from the story, cut it out, take it out. While some vlogs have to be long, but most people watching on YouTube might not have that time. And if your best bits are at the end of your video, and because you wanted to keep the shots you liked at the beginning, you are going to be losing out on an audience that could potentially have seen the best of your content. Which will bring us to the next point. Number three, make sure your best content and the interactive bits are at the start of your video. You can have interactive parts run throughout the whole video, but ensure that you put some in the beginning of your video. For example, if you have a 5-minute long video, ensure that in the first minute that there is some interaction and engagement in there. Number four, use jump cuts and B-rolls. The jump cuts have become a very popular thing on YouTube, and this is because they are effective. What are jump cuts? They are something like what I just did there, something like that. This happens a lot and it's okay. Most people are accustomed to this type of editing. They are very effective. As for B-rolls, which we spoke about in the previous video, this also keeps your footage interesting and engaging. More than anything else, it can be used to also bring more description to what you're saying and bring life to your content. Number five, play with colors. Do not be afraid to play with colors. Play with the saturation, contrast, brightness, and so on in your final edit. This is used to create the tone and feel you want your audience to experience when watching your video. It is better for colors to reflect the feel of your niche or your topic than to contradict it. Meaning, if you're talking about something dark, try not to use extremely bright colors. But that being said, as a creative, you can have as much fun as you want with your videos. There is no right or wrong way to do things. However, there are tips that have worked, which you will see in the guide links. Number six, do not forget your voice. Do not forget the voice you initially wanted to have. You have to remember the style of delivery you initially wanted and not lose out on this in your edit. Remember, this is your voice, this is your vision, and this is your story. Let all the tips I have mentioned complement the structure you wanted from the start. And let's bring your vlogs to life. Now let's get editing. If you're looking for free editing softwares and even how to edit on your phone, we have provided you guide links to support you in this. So see you in the next video when we speak about uploading your content online and building engagement with your audience.